Yo, I can't wait for this Nav album to drop.
So I was actually just gonna do a mic check.
Oh, you just
That's
started?
a hell of a start.
No, I can't. I really can't.
No, we're letting that one go. That was fire.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Richie the Moonchild alongside Braven the grown-up kid.
Alright.
Hey, we're here.
So, judging by the way we started this podcast, our newest sponsor is In-N-Out. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, we came out on fire. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did. Where did it start when I talked about Nav? Or?
Yeah, so what's up with the new... Wait, hold on. Is he releasing a new album?
Tonight.
Oh, shit.
In like an hour, basically. So you know what I'm about to do? Smoke a little something and get litty and listen to that shit.
It's kind of crazy that getting litty is probably like turning on some Netflix and watching and listening to music video.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So I was on Snapchat earlier, and they're like, "Do you guys remember the club? This is Club Quarantine." Shut the fuck up.
Calcium.
Club Quarantine. Stop it. Quarantine's such a whack name for a club.
Dude, I saw a meme saying, or someone posted on Twitter saying, I can already hear the DJ saying, whoever made it out the quarantine, put your fucking hands up.
Oh, God. Telling a club guy things like that, or telling the guy
DJ
who's not
saying
a club
that
guy,
shit. Yeah.
Like, I'm already not a club guy. I don't need to hear the DJ saying some shit. I'm going to be like, yo, man, we can go. Right?
But the thing is, it's going to sound corny, but I'm still going to make some noise.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm still going to make some noise when that shit opens up again.
Yo, Cobra Arcade, just remember that your place is literally called Arcade Bar. It's an arcade first. I love that you have a DJ there. I don't like when people step on my feet while I'm trying to kick somebody's ass in fucking NFL Blitz.
I don't like when people spill drinks on me. That's when I draw the line. That's when I might have to slap you.
Yo, if you spill a drink on me while I'm beating your ass in NBA Jam, I'm going to be pissed.
Facts. Don't be getting nothing on my clothes, man.
You still wear white to clubs?
No, I did that once. And some dude fell off the stairs and spilled his whole drink on my shirt, bro. I'm never wearing white to a club ever again.
Which sucks, because like we're white sneaker gang forever.
Oh no, it was a shirt. Plus, they won't even let you in with Air Force Ones in Old Town.
Yo, fuck Old Town for not letting people in with normal people's shoes. Sorry that I don't have a pair of ripped up Vans for me and my friend Kyle. Fuck out of here.
Fucking Chad.
We're on one today, dog.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the In-N-Out,
This
bro.
is a hate podcast.
That strawberry milkshake got to me, man.
Yeah, I know. That sugar hit me right in the eye. I was like, oh, word?
Yeah, word. Right when we turned it on. Oh, shit. I'm here. There's your water, sir.
Oh, appreciate you, my man.
Yep.
Yo, that is a game changer. The In-N-Out green chilies, especially, it's not green chilies. I don't know what it's not jalapeno. It's a different taste than the jalapeno. I don't know what they are.
Dude, I think they're just pepperoncinis. They're not that spicy. Pepperoncinis aren't that spicy.
These are the hottest damn pepperoncinis I've ever had then. Because when I saw them, I was like, yo, word, pepperoncinis, cool. And then I bit into one, I was like, fam, what the hell?
Is it a pepper? It might be it looks like a pepperoncini.
It looks like pepperoncini,
or
right?
banana peppers, but I know banana peppers aren't even spicy, though.
No, they're not. Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. Regardless, it's fire. It's good food.
So I was watching the Burger Show with Alvin Kylan, and he called it the East LA style.
Word.
So I said East LA style one time, and they're like, what? I was like,
We're
chilies.
in
Put the
Phoenix,
chilies on it.
Put the chilies. Can I get an East LA? Of course you were the one that said that. No one's going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
I just wanted to see. Oh, I was in Scottsdale, too.
Oh, nah. Hell no.
Nah.
East LA style.
Do you mean Anaheim? What? No, shut the fuck up.
Anaheim.
Yo, shout out to anyone who gets mad that we don't know your tiny ass city next to the huge ass one.
Yeah. I don't know where Temecula is.
It's north. Well, you know people like that where you're like, oh, yo, man, you from New York? No, man, I'm from Union.
Union.
Where the fuck is that, man?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know where that is. Union.
I just saw it on a map one time for New Jersey, and I was like, all right.
Oh, you're up there. Gotcha.
I seen people try to do that at Phoenix. Yo, you from Phoenix? No, I'm from Towson. Fam.
It's Avondale. Just say Avondale.
Just say Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from Towson.
Outside of the valley, who the fuck knows? If you're not in Phoenix, who the fuck knows any city in Phoenix? Like tell a dude from Atlanta that you're from Tempe. All right, cool. Where's that? Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. They won't know what Tempe is.
Yeah. I'm sorry that we don't play for the Tempe Suns.
The Tempe Suns.
Yo, shout out to NBA 2K for like their my GM. You can relocate like any team, and so they have like mad cities in there too. So I was looking at it the other day because I was thinking about moving the Clippers to Long Beach because that'd be kind of fire. And you can move the Suns. You can move any team to like Tempe or Mesa. And I was like, where would they play?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Like Devin Booker at Tempe High? Like, nah, fam.
Tempe High. Fucking Mesa.
Yo, having DeAndre Ayton playing at like Mesa Community College is nuts.
Yeah.
You seen that? See, and here's. Do you remember Marcellus?
Yeah.
I was talking to Marcellus on Instagram today.
Shout out Marcellus.
Yeah, shout out Marcellus, man. A good dude. And I was talking to him on Instagram today, and we were talking because there's a big like a high school basketball player who just committed to Arizona State, which to me college basketball is trash now because everybody's just staying 1 year, and honestly, I could just watch high school basketball.
Yeah.
Like I'll just watch House of Highlights and see Zion dunk on some like skinny 19 or 15-year-old kid who doesn't know that he's going up against like new LeBron.
Basically, yeah.
That was the funniest thing about watching like Zion or LeBron in high school is because like right now like Dwayne Wade's kid, LeBron's kid, and 3 of the top 5 players in the nation all play in the same high school. So you'll see those guys come out and they've got Nike head to toe.
Yeah.
Like Drake's there, LeBron's there,
Of
Gabby
course.
Union's there, and then you look on the other sideline and it's like Kevin.
Chad's always there.
Mike.
Just
like a dude. I'm like, yo, your team's gonna get smacked.
Yeah, your team's about to get killed. It's about to be like 150 to like 50 points.
My favorite when you see like mad religious schools, because you'll see some like LeBron's a great example. He went to a Catholic school. He went to St. Vincent, St. Mary. So like, how many other Catholic schools in the state of Ohio do you think had a LeBron on their team?
Who knows, man? Yo, like, they could be everywhere.
If you think about it, though, like, so, judging just by a couple of the people I know from New York, Catholic schools are a big deal there. And I don't really know that for sure because I'm not from New York, so I don't, like, whatever. So it makes sense that if, like think about Brophy.
Okay.
Or St. Mary's is another good example. So they attract a lot of good athletes, right? But if they had... So imagine if like St. Mary's had... Okay, fine. If St. Mary's had like a Bronny James.
Okay.
What Catholic school in Flagstaff do you think also has a Bronny James? Or do you think that they just have like kind of good basketball players for their high school?
They probably got alright basketball players. But...
Yeah, and then you got a kid who's jumping from the free throw line.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, come on, dog. Same with baseball too. Like I was watching some because baseball you can watch or you can come out of high school or you have to stay 3 years in college, which is weird. Like 3 years is kind of a weird number to me.
Yeah.
So imagine being like just a high school kid, like 14 years old, don't really know what you're doing, played some little league growing up, and like you step on the field for the first time, man. It's a brand new season. Everything is like freshly cut grass. You look at the mound. There's a 6'4", 17-year-old throwing 102 miles an hour. You're like, oh shit!
You're like, I was supposed to do this for fun, Mom.
That's why high school sports is like nuts to me, because you'll go to some places and it's like, oh man, running track. When we used to race Chandler, it was nuts because I used to get this high school magazine for like, it was like the top teams in the nation for high school. Mm-hmm. So they used to have that. And I used to, check it out. And I'm looking at it and get it one day, and it's the track preview. I was like, oh shit! And I wasn't good enough to be, considered a top hurdler. So okay, fine, whatever. Like I knew that about myself. Just whether it was and I was telling my dad the other day, if I could do one thing in sports differently, I would take care of my body better. Because I wasn't stretching. I was eating kind of shitty, but like I was still just naturally athletic, so I was good. I just wasn't at the level that I probably could have been at if I would have had like real. I don't want to say real coaching because my coaches in high school were great, but before that I didn't have like I started running track my freshman year.
Okay.
You know, so I didn't have that the same way, and then playing basketball, I wasn't allowed to play basketball in middle school when I was in Hawaii because my parents didn't want to drive me. So, because I was in Hawaii and I was going to a Christian school and they didn't want to drive me. So, like, because it was all over the island.
Okay.
So, I kind of understood it. So, when I got to high school, they didn't know who I was because I just moved there freshman year. So, I never really had the same chance. And, so running track, like, I kind of figured I wouldn't be there. Like, whatever. Okay, fine. But I saw Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Chandler #1 in the nation.
Oh, shit.
Look at the meet schedule. Oh, we got the Chandler Invitational in 3 weeks. Yo, when I say those Chandler women were kicking the shit out of us, bro.
They were ready.
Their chicks were putting up some of our dude times.
Word.
And listen. Okay, let's talk about women's sports for a second. I support women's sports. I definitely think that things like the U.S. women's soccer team, I definitely think that they should be being paid equal to men. I think that WNBA players are stupid underpaid.
Word. I agree.
So like, just let me say that. But at the same time, there are differences in the body where men are biologically large, like just size, just like not like I don't even want to go to things like speed, just like size. Like that's one of the things I was talking to somebody about like the WNBA. There's no LeBron James. There's no Magic Johnson. They've got amazing players.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have that freak of nature that makes people want to watch. There are people who don't like basketball that'll watch LeBron play. Yeah. Or Giannis play.
True.
Just because it's a 7 foot tall dude who's like, cool, I'll Euro step from half court and jump from the free throw line and dunk this shit.
Yeah.
There's people like that. And I think once women's sports I actually think women's sports is closer to like early MMA than it is to like, stop trying to beat basketball. Like, you remember early, like if you go back and watch like UFC like 4, it's a bunch of like bar fighters and former wrestlers.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy.
And now you have like John Jones, Amanda Nunes,
yep,
Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor. Like, it took years to get to that point because you had to attract athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wonder, like, with women's sports, if that's why we haven't quite seen that yet. I think it's coming because you have Brittany Griner.
Yep.
You have, athletes that Maya Moore, Candace Parker. You have women that are like out here.
Liz Cambage.
So yeah, exactly. You have women that are like...
I love her.
Liz Carmouche?
Yeah, no, Liz Cambage.
Oh, yo.
Cambage. I don't know how to say it.
No, I know
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Liz Cambage. I'm just going to say it the white way, but...
The white way.
Yo, I have the biggest crush on her. I need her jersey. I might buy one of her jerseys.
Do they have WNBA jerseys for dudes?
Should.
Because I want hella jerseys.
Yeah, I want a WNBA jersey of her.
They got us some for dudes, right?
I don't know. They might have dude sizes.
I completely understand if they don't.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, these are actually kind of fire. I mean, that one's kind of whack because they're all like fucking like team logo, or not team logos, but like sponsorships. Yeah. And not like in the cool soccer way. Mm-hmm. But no, I think that once you start seeing women like show up to like imagine like those models who are like 5'10". Yes. Imagine if they could fucking dunk.
That'd be a scary sight.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be a scary sight.
I don't mean that women's athletes have to be this gorgeous, They don't know. I don't think that it has to be. I don't think looks matter for.
It's all about athleticism.
Yeah, I just mean that if you have a 6'3" model, and then she's out here fucking dunking on people, hey, guess what? I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch Brittany Griner dunk on somebody.
Yeah, I'm about to go watch that game.
You know why? Because people are dunking on people.
Yeah, like, exactly. That shit's fun to watch.
Like women's MMA, bro. It's crazy, and it sucks that we had to that Ronda Rousey kind of sacrifice for this. When we start seeing Amanda Nunes knock the fuck out of people, oh fam,
bro, Amanda Nunes is the the best. She's the GOAT, man. I don't care what you say.
Cyborg. I'm a huge Cyborg fan.
I know you are.
I'm
just saying.
Huge Cyborg fan.
I'm just saying she beat the shit out of Cyborg.
She did beat the shit out of Cyborg.
I don't know if she could have done that in her prime.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think she could have done that in her prime.
I think in their prime it's a more competitive fight because if you think about it, Cyborg was kicking the fuck out of everybody in their prime.
Yes.
And Nunes is kicking the fuck out of everybody in their prime.
Yep.
So I think it would be more even.
Yeah, it would.
I think it'd be more even.
It would be hard. I don't think it would have ended as quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what would have happened?
Here's the thing, though. The way that they both fight... This is the funny thing about fighting. The way that they both fight is like, are you necessarily better if you just sleep someone?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole heavyweight division, though.
Because like when Conor beat Aldo, people are like, yo, Conor's the greatest of all time. Like, and I don't believe in lucky punches.
Yeah, no,
I don't believe in lucky punches.
That was all precision and everything.
It was, but like, if that fight goes longer than 14 seconds, what happens?
Yeah, exactly. Who knows what would have happened if Conor didn't land that punch and that fight went all the way.
And like same with Jorge Masvidal when you need the shit out of Ben Askren.
Because Ben Askren was on the biggest high, like what, he was 19-0 or whatever?
Something stupid, yeah.
So like 18-0 in MMA. Nobody was expecting that, and then ever since then he hasn't. Well, he retired, obviously.
Yeah, well, and here's another thing. It wasn't luck to me.
No, it wasn't.
Because you saw him training it like 2 weeks before.
It was perfectly landed.
Yeah, he knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, and like Askren was going for a takedown because he thought he was just running up.
With his fucking head down. See, that's the crazy thing about sports now is that like when you watch it, you're like, yo, why is his head down? Oh, well, shit, never mind.
Yep.
Like before, it was like, oh, well, we don't really know.
I don't know, bro. That shit looks staged. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but like, fuck.
It is crazy when you see certain knockouts and you're like,
yeah,
that can't be real.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not calling it a conspiracy. I know what happened. I know it was real, but
it's so sloppy that it just looks like wait, Ben Askren did that?
Yeah, exactly. One of the best wrestlers in MMA did that.
Muscle memory, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That was crazy. That was a crazy knockout. We saw that live together.
Yeah, that was nuts because like it got super loud and then super quiet.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Shit. Like he was stiff. Like he was stiff.
Here's the thing, man.
Pause.
When it comes to guys like Ben Askren who think that it's funny to mispronounce Jorge, when it comes to guys like Colby Covington who wanted...
some white people can't say Jorge.
It's not that hard.
No, it's not. I'm just saying, like, they just can't. Like, Chael Sonnen can't say Jorge. He calls him George.
See, and that kind of thing, too. Like, because you know what? Because here's the thing.
He can't say Yair Rodriguez either. He can't say Yair. He calls him Yair. He does. He calls him Yair.
Okay, see. So there are some times that, like, most of the time, like, yo, like, come on, be respectful. Then there are some times where I hear, like, certain names, and it's just like when they say certain names, I'm like, oh, you really can't say this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this isn't that. But here's my thing, bro. Chael Sonnen is like I think it's an Irish name. You know how mad he'd be if we call him, like, Keel? Or Kale?
Kale.
Yeah, if we call him Kale. Or Chile. You know how fucking mad he'd be? Like, you can pronounce Jorge, dude. Fuck up.
I would love to meet Chael Sonnen, though.
Here's my thing. Here's what I was saying. Like, when it comes to certain fighters, like Conor McGregor, who's talking about, like, riding through favelas on horseback with Jose Aldo's severed head.
Oh, dude, he would get killed.
And all that, like, crazy shit that people say to sell a fight. Like,
yeah.
Like, no, I do hope you get knocked out. Because, like, I was rewatching a video, and this actually pissed me off. I unfollowed the guy who made it, even though a lot of his content I like. He was talking about how funny, even though it was wrong, how funny Colby Covington was when he said things like, yo, Colby Covington said, my grandparents fought for the, or my family was fighting for this country while your family was fighting in the penitentiary. To Kamaru, was like, yo, fuck you. And he's like, no, that was such a good line. I was like,
no, it's not. That's racist.
It's super. I'm like, yo, it's super racist. And this whole gimmick of, like, his Trump gimmick, which, like, we all know it is.
Yeah, it's a gimmick. It's not real at all.
No.
Because he was never like this. He was quiet before. He was like, hey, guys, how you doing? Type shit. Now
he looked like a dude named Colby.
Yeah, exactly. He is a dude named Colby.
Yeah, like, and
now he's a real dude named Colby. Thanks. Like, he got his ass beat.
Oh, yeah.
I love that fight. That fight
beat the shit out of him.
Yes.
Yo, straight up, feel like Kamaru could have finished him like a round sooner. He was just like,
oh yeah, he just wanted to play with him.
Yeah, because there's sometimes like so my dad's been like watching every MMA fight like but in reverse.
Yeah.
So like every UFC card because it goes from newest to oldest on ESPN Plus. So he's been watching all of them in reverse, and like I caught the rest like round 2 on. Like I walked in, I was watching the fight, and I was like, wow, this really wasn't as close as I remember.
No, I thought it was closer when we were watching it live together.
Yeah, and then you're rewatching, you're like,
yeah,
oh no, this like
Kamaru would have won by decision.
He was beating the shit out of him.
Yeah,
it was bad. But no, like all the way back to women's sports, I think once you start getting like female athletes who can, well, I mean, look at Serena. So Venus and Serena.
Yeah.
If you had a Venus and Serena type in basketball, oh dude, your sport would be completely different. Same with soccer.
Holy shit.
Same with soccer.
Facts.
I think that women. What was crazy, this board, it was some sports and equality board, said that the main reason, and I've been saying this for years, the main reason women's soccer isn't taken as seriously as men's soccer is because there's no league for women to play in. They're only playing in the World Cup, basically.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're only being seen every 4 years,
you're bullshit.
Never going to get the same amount of respect.
Imagine the kind of fan base they would have.
Right.
Because soccer's what? The biggest sport in the world? It is,
and here's my thing. Like, they've tried pushing soccer in America for like 25 years.
It's not working.
It's not working if you're comparing it to football.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop trying to beat the NFL. You're not going to beat the NFL anytime soon.
Not in America.
The NBA is just now getting to the point where they can start to challenge for some of the NFL.
Yeah.
And the NBA has been around for almost 75 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a while to beat football. But know what soccer can do? Like, there's a soccer team here. Phoenix Rising. I guarantee you, if you had some of the best women's soccer... What I was saying was put all the best women's soccer players in America. Because I don't think you have enough people to have a team. Like, when you go to Europe, you have teams literally 2 or 3 leagues per country.
Yeah.
I don't think for women's soccer you have that depth yet. Put them on America, or put them on England, or you need one league somewhere, and then you can start saying, okay, cool. Well, we got this person, and you need to treat it like a real league. You can't. I think that's another issue I've had with a lot of women's sports is that like, and it's not necessarily the women, but like when you watch college basketball, for example, UConn is beating the shit out of every women's team every year, and they're the Lady Huskies.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're just the Huskies.
Yeah.
Just be the Huskies. Like, you don't need to be like, oh, we're the so-and-so women's team. Like, no, you are this team. Like, there's a logo of there's a team jersey that I just saw. They're the Chicago Red Stars. They're a women's soccer team. Their jerseys are fucking amazing.
Okay.
They're incredible. They're way better than the men's ones. It's not even close. And I was like, this is how you do it. There's nothing... You don't have to throw in a ton of pink, a ton of... light blue.
Yeah,
you don't have to do all that
exactly.
with women's jerseys. Just make the jersey that you want to make.
Yep.
And it's going to attract people. I've always thought that was the way to go. But, I mean, I get it that, that's not how it always has been. I completely understand that. But, I mean, it was just one of those things to me that when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is what you should have been doing. Like, look at this jersey. This is fucking dope.
It's a hard jersey.
It looks great. And, like... The whole stripe is different neighborhoods in Chicago.
Oh, damn, that's dope.
It's fucking sweet.
Damn.
I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, where's, like, come on, Chicago Fire? What the fuck are we doing? And then their other jersey is a dark blue one with the skyline of Chicago in the same way. Damn. It looks so sick. I'm like, that's what we should have been had. Like,
that's sick as fuck.
Oh, yeah, dude, I can't wait. I want to buy one of those.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, who's that team? Chicago Red Stars. Who are they? Women's soccer team.
Word.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think that's always the thing that you got to do. You have to make it like I feel like the best way to make yourself cool is by doing the thing that you already wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
Like with Reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
If you tried to be Jerry Lorenzo,
it wouldn't work out.
Right.
Because I'm not Jerry Lorenzo, and this isn't Fear of God.
It's Reminiscent. Now, are you taking inspiration from Fear of God? Probably.
Of course. I'm taking inspiration from everybody. Virgil, Jerry, Kanye.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not gonna come out the same, obviously, but those are my big influences, like fashion wise.
Yeah, and I think that's
And Taz Arnold. I love Taz. Tiza. Remember Tiza?
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. He didn't shout me out back in Twitter, but like I shouted him out and he showed me love. He's like, "Yo, much love." I was like, "Yeah." Taz Arnold hit me up.
I forgot about Tiza.
I love Tiza, bro.
Where's that brand even? Can you still get Tiza?
Nah, I don't think so.
You gotta be able to get Tiza. Oh shit, that's on Grailed. Man, I remember those Tiza hats when everybody thought that like you were in the Illuminati if you wore them. Those Tiza hats were fire though. I mean, hold on.
I had a few.
Were those Tiza hats fire, or were they just the same ass hat but with a different logo on the side?
No, they're the same, basically the same hat. They were just snapback caps with the logo on the side that he sold for $70 because he sold them himself. And I'm not even mad at it.
Oh, he sold them? Okay, that makes sense. He sold them himself.
Yeah, he did it himself.
I just saw Tiza Hornets.
I loved that logo though.
It's a
the
great
Tiza logo. Oh my god, it was so good. There's something about that brand that I really liked. I like. It was Fear of God in my opinion before Fear of God, and Off-White before Off-White.
How so?
Just because of like the higher end stuff, because it was higher end stuff that he did. He bought vintage things, and he put his own like brand to it. So I guess it's not the same as Fear of God, but I think just the price wise was.
That he was making streetwear like.
He was making, yeah, exactly. That's what he was doing. He was like a Dapper Dan of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody's inspired by Dapper Dan.
Well, I guess in reverse though, because he wasn't making luxury street; he was making street luxury.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
Okay.
Like if you look at old Tiza stuff, like if you watch their old videos, they're all wearing like leather and trucker pants and or like biker pants and stuff, and like pointy-toed boots, cowboy boots. Like it was completely different. Like I'm super influenced by it.
So
still.
hold on, what's his name? Taz Arnold.
Taz Arnold, yeah.
T-A-S Arnold.
T-A-Z.
T-A-Z Arnold. All right, let's check out what he's doing now. Musical artist. The Man with the Iron Fist. I love that movie. Have you watched that movie yet? It's fucking ridiculous,
No,
man.
I haven't.
So let's see what Taz Arnold's doing, man. He is... Oh, he just posted 10 hours ago.
Yep. He stays consistent.
Okay, no, I see what you're talking about. Oh, no, he's way ahead of his time. Just like, by the way, he's dressed.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
Way ahead of his time. Most stylish moments from 2008. He's not wrong.
Yeah, bro. He was ahead of his time for sure.
Yeah.
He's still ahead of his time in my opinion. I hope he comes out with a different line.
Why did he stop teasing it? It just died?
I think it just died out, or he just lost interest in it maybe. I don't know.
So what do you think about brands like completely pivoting?
I like it.
Because like
depends on what route they go though.
Because I've been like looking up all the older brands that we fuck with.
Yeah, like
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Mishka.
Crooks and Castles.
Well, I mean, well, okay, no, we'll talk about that.
I used to fuck with Crooks and Castles heavy.
But here's the thing about Crooks and what's the other brand I was looking at?
Pink Dolphin.
Yeah, I forgot about Pink Dolphin. Crooks, and there's another brand I was like really looking at. Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond for
They're
sure.
doing the same shit.
Yeah.
But no, it's like the same shit.
Yeah, and I fuck with it.
Do you? Because like I feel like
I do. I fuck with it heavy because that's what made them who they are. Why would they change it up if it's been working, this long?
I agree with that part, but I also like I've been watching the Hundreds. And the shit that he's been doing, he's been adapting really well.
Oh yeah.
Bobby Hundreds, like he's
For
been
sure.
really adapting well, and it seems like a lot of companies that we used to fuck with are kind of banking on you never forgot who we were, and the trends are eventually going to come back to this.
Yeah.
Whereas I really respect brands that are like, okay, no, this is what we did in 2008, this is what we did in 2018, this is what we're doing in 2028. Like, because I feel like Supreme probably is a good example of that, to a point. Actually not, well, because like, even Bape, like I fuck with Bape.
But they're still doing the same stuff.
Here's what I didn't know though. Nigo and Pharrell are on some complete. They don't even own Bape anymore.
No, they don't.
They sold it a long time ago.
Yeah, dude.
So if you look at what Nigo's doing now with Human Made, it's completely different from Bape.
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
fuck with that.
He completely changed up everything. I haven't really looked at what Human Made's been making, but I really like those Pharrell NMDs.
Yeah,
with the heart on the front.
I got a pair of Human Made laces and a pen coming in.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Because I want to hydro dip my Jordans, the white ones.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to hydro dip those. I'm scared though because I fucked up the last pair that I did like super bad.
Watch videos on it.
I gotta watch hella videos.
Watch hella videos. Learn how to do it better.
Yeah, because I fucked up hard.
Yeah, so it's all good. Who cares? It's all trial and error.
You're right, but like I'd be super pissed if I fucked up a pair of Jordans that I actually like.
Fuck it, they might come out good even if you fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
Who cares?
But like when you look at like Pharrell with Billionaire Boys Club, like that shit's completely different too. Shit that he's been doing is like super unique. And so I kind of wonder like
it's not just logo tees anymore, you know?
Right, yeah.
It's coming out with different designs, different graphics.
Yeah. That and
I mean he still has the logo tees and everything, but
I mean you're always going to.
Yeah, like that's a staple of BBC, but like you know what I miss? Ice cream. Like I know he brought back ice cream.
Still out, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I think that's the best thing though, is because his website is not billionaireboysclub.com, it's bbcicecream.com.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy ice cream on there, and the dopest part about it is that like if you like that old school colorful Pharrell style, it's there.
Yeah, facts.
I've always thought that was a super cool thing.
I went to King and Duck before the quarantine started, over in Fashion Square, and they had a few ice cream products in there. Like BBC and ice cream. I wanted to get that red ice cream hat with the cone on it, with like the cross. Yeah, with the bones in the back or whatever. That shit is hard. I might have to go get that once everything opens up again.
Yo, I remember this chick when I was like first in high school. I went over to this dude's house for a party, and this chick was there, and she was making fun of me for wearing shorts because she said they were for little boys. At the time,
she was insecure as fuck.
At the time, I didn't know how to respond. Looking back, motherfucker, it's 112 degrees outside, and we live in Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm from fucking Hawaii. What you think I'm wearing jeans? Fuck no. I haven't worn pants in 10 years. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get the fuck out of here. But she actually said something that kind of stuck with me, for real. She's like, man, you know how good you'd look if you had, like, a nice fitted pair of jeans, a pair of ice creams, and, like, a cool V-neck shirt? And I remember I accidentally...
What is it, 06? The fuck is she talking about?
This was like, oh wait, this was way back in the day.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And I remember I forgot where I was. I was going somewhere. And I put on a pair of Vans, a pair of fitted jeans, and like a crisp no logo tee. And I was like, it hit me like out of nowhere. I was like, oh damn, she was kind of right.
Yeah, facts. Nah, she probably made a good point, but
I was like, oh.
She shouldn't have said anything about the shorts. Like, yo, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, I live in Arizona. I grew up in Hawaii. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Girls can wear pants though. Like girls, I don't think women get hot. I really don't.
They do.
Women only get hot when you're trying to cuddle. That's it.
I get hot. I can't even cuddle because I get way too hot. Fuck that, dude.
You got like a Gatorade next to you.
Yeah, Gatorade. Get the electrolytes and get the Pedialyte on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you're a savage for like multiple reasons if you got like Pedialyte like in the bedroom.
Oh, bro, I drank a Pedialyte today. I don't even know why. I'm not even hungover or anything. I just
I'm not even hungover.
I'm not hungover. I just drank it for no reason.
Oh, dude, I remember back when I thought that. Looking back, I probably did have the Roni, but I remember I was super dehydrated.
Yeah.
Like you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they didn't have the water?
Yeah.
I felt like that.
I feel you. That's how I felt.
I knocked back 4 Pedialytes in like a weekend.
That's what I felt like when I had it. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink anything but water because of the fact that everything tasted disgusting. I don't know if I had that because like I didn't have the shortness of breath, but
no, I did. I was freaking the fuck out. I thought I was gonna die. I was on. Yo, you know how? Not only am I black, and not only did I not have insurance at the time. Like, so those are 2 reasons right there. I'm surprised I even went to the doctor.
Damn.
Because black people don't go to the doctor for shit.
That's sad to say.
It really is, to be honest.
I think that's a good segue into what we should talk about now.
The fights?
No, the gentleman that got killed by the 2 white supremacists.
Oh, first and foremost, man, as first and foremost, condolences to the family.
Yes.
First and foremost.
Prayers out to the family.
Like real prayers.
Yes.
Like not just like no thoughts and prayers, but like no real
No,
like
for real.
whoever you believe in. I hope that you have some sort of foundation at this time, because this is not you should never have to deal with this. It's public.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it. You more than likely saw your husband or your father or your brother or your son die after everyone else did.
Yeah, they probably didn't even know.
Yeah. Like, it's like, and I don't want to, conflate these two things, but it's like, I didn't know this. Pop Smoke's mom didn't know he died until after he died. Well, I mean, of course.
Well, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Like, if you think about it, he died at like 10 o'clock in LA.
Yeah, and she didn't find out till the next day because she was probably asleep. In New York. Yeah, in New York, exactly.
So you had probably, 7-8 hours where TMZ was reporting on it and you didn't even know?
Yeah. That's so sad.
But like this whole situation just I almost didn't record yesterday, to be honest.
Yeah.
I almost didn't, because I was like, well, shit.
And we didn't even talk about it yesterday. I wanted to. But
I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know what to. Because, like, here's the thing, man. This shit doesn't happen in the fucking hood. This shit doesn't fucking happen in the ghetto. This shit doesn't fucking happen. This shit happens in the suburbs. And we live in the fucking suburbs. If I lived in fucking Levine or South Phoenix or Maryvale or Towson or any of the places people call hood here, I would not have to worry about this. When I was in Mesa and people were too scared to come over to my house, never had to worry. I come up to Anthem, I got pulled over. I'm getting my shit like I'm getting people looking at me sideways. I had people like talking about me and my family when we got all those, like when we got our new cars, because basically we all traded in our old cars at the same time because we all went to the same dealership. People were like talking about us like kind of crazy. Bro, like this shit does not fucking happen in the places that people say they keep happening. People keep saying, oh, it's so dangerous here. So no, it's fucking not. No, it's dangerous around fucking, and like, it's dangerous around entitled white people. I feel, bro, there's a reason I don't go to Scottsdale. Last time before you, me and my homeboy Josie went to Scottsdale. Chilling, just talking to each other. Not saying a damn thing. We were going to a concert and he wanted a jacket for the concert. All right, bet. Took him out. We were going over there. Got followed the entire time we were in there.
By who? Security?
Whoever.
It's bullshit.
Like,
it's complete bullshit.
Dog, how many times, like, going to Topgolf, people looking at me crazy. People watching how I dress. People watching how I talk. It's fucking ridiculous. Hell, Boulder fucking Creek, dude. It's so beyond enough at this point. It's so fucking... I shouldn't have to expect it. I shouldn't have to expect that there's going to be a problem whenever I go somewhere. I shouldn't have to feel like I can only go to Monarch or Barsmith or maybe sometimes International. I shouldn't have to feel like, no, we don't go to that part of town. It's wild. The people who are saying, oh, we don't go to that part of town, are the people who actually made their parts of town where we say we don't go to that part of town. I don't go to Glendale. I don't go to Scottsdale. If I go to Phoenix, I take my ass right back here. Maybe Mesa. Sometimes, not even really Tempe anymore. It's the kind of thing where just seeing it, you're just like, oh, cool, another hashtag. Another person in the news. And the fact that people had to tweet and retweet and post and talk and harass, not harass, I don't want to say harass, but like, you had to get on the DA's ass in order to make these arrests. And the original DA said no because she had a personal relationship with them. Why in the fuck, as the district attorney, do you have a personal relationship with white supremacist murderers? The whole fucking thing, man, is just like, bro, just so many fucking issues. Like, how long have I been talking about getting out of Arizona?
Years.
Going back to Hawaii, going to California, Virginia. Never had problems when I was in the city. Once you left the city, yeah. Never had problems in the city. DC, same thing. Never had problems in the city.
Mm-hmm.
LA, never had problems in the city. Back home, never had problems. You shouldn't. How normal it is to be unsafe is insane. It's a mess, man. And the fact that you posted the video of it, and the fact that we watched another brother die, as if we haven't seen that enough. And people wonder why we get upset about just the little things. People wonder why we get upset about, hey man, like this dude was going for a run. He didn't rob a store. They didn't think he was breaking into houses like Trayvon. He wasn't selling cigarettes outside of a fucking bodega. He went for a run in the suburbs. And when you look at the fucking protests, not a single policeman has fired a single fucking bullet for all these quarantine protests. But we have to beg a fucking police department to arrest somebody who killed somebody. It's fucked. And talking to people from other countries, they don't understand why we still live here. You know how crazy... I got a friend from South Africa, and she's asked me, hey, if you feel that unsafe, why do you still live there? Hey, man, that's a great fucking question.
Yeah.
When I was in Sweden, I had a Nigerian guy tell me, hey, come to Sweden. All those issues that you have are gone. Shit. Is it true? Maybe, maybe not. Everywhere's got problems.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, all the issues that you have, man. When I was in Japan, same thing. I had a brother come up and tell me, yo, my man's had like straight backs. Well respected in his field. He was a businessman. Straight backs. Used to have dreads, but they got too heavy, so we cut them. Straight back cornrows. Walked up. Walked up to my dad. Hello, how are you? Walked up to me. What's up, brother? How are you doing? Turns out he's from Philly. Went to Japan. For the military. He never left. He's like, dude, it's safe here. He's like, yeah, you might catch a look every now and then from like an older person, but like for real, nah, it's safe here, man. He told me straight up, because I was like, yeah, you don't expect Tokyo. He goes, dude, black people congregate in the city. If you got a city, you've got a population. You've got brothers and sisters no matter where you go. Hong Kong, London, Tokyo, Paris, New York, LA. The fact that we have to feel that, no, we can only go somewhere if there's a city. No, we can only stay here. No, we can only... It's fucking... And like the craziest thing, man, this is Georgia. Like, from what I understand, he wasn't that far outside of Atlanta. That's supposed to be the black capital of the United States, man. And this is what we fucking deal with. It's a mess. But no, keep telling me how Joe Biden is going to fix things. Nah, keep telling me how this guy's going to do it. Nah, keep telling me how Trump's not racist. No, but it's...
He hasn't even made a statement.
No, he hasn't, and he won't. He came on today and he said that there's a post today that I saw that said that if he wore a mask, it would send the message that he cares about health instead of the economy.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? You're the president of the United States, dude. Some fucking how I like it. And this is why we say we are not a political podcast. See, here's the thing, though. I'm going to get this off, and then I'm going to let it go. But caring about somebody's death doesn't make you political or apolitical.
No.
It makes you empathetic. I saw people saying shit like that. It was like, oh, well, you need to stop being so political. I'm sorry, what? A man was murdered by 2 white supremacists. What part of that isn't political?
It's not even about politics at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
It's ridiculous.
This whole situation, and nothing makes me want to leave I've been talking about leaving the country for years.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just for a little bit. I told someone the other day, because one of my friends was like, yo, what's keeping you in America? Like I said, got a lot of friends from all over. I'm talking to somebody from Australia, they're like, what's keeping you in America? Los Angeles and Hawaii.
Yeah.
If Hawaii was independent, I'm taking my ass back to Hawaii and yeah.
Bro, I would love to live in Hawaii.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been looking at properties over there. I've actually been like really, really paying attention to like. And we're back. So
hey,
we lost probably like 30 minutes of content just now.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not really too sure what happened.
And I'm not really trying to record all of that again.
It was a lot, and
Yeah.
dude, I wish we had it.
Yeah, I wish we had it too because it was really fucking good.
On the other hand, I mean.
On the other hand, Nav dropped his album, so.
So really, really quick, because yo, this makes me so mad because it says that we're like 45 minutes in, and we know that we're at like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're literally at an hour. Yeah, we're at an hour and like 15 minutes.
Yeah. So you know what though? So here's the thing, man. I do want to, just because it's gonna be super jarring to listen to this. I do want to say that. Because I was very upset about the shooting, and I do want to go back to that really, really quickly. But to see, my timeline was full of people asking for justice. And the craziest thing about that was I don't just follow rappers. I follow artists, I follow musicians, I follow athletes, I follow everybody of multiple ethnicities and nationalities was like, no, we need justice for this. And so that was kind of like uplifting to me, just seeing how much support there really, really was. Just want to hit on that, and on a relative positive rather than, just me being upset and then being like, anyway, here's fights. So just want to end on that. So we got we're at 48 minutes right now. So we're going to go run right through the fights again. So the early prelims, we got Ryan Spann versus Sam Alvey, Bryce Mitchell versus Charles Rosa, and Vicente Luque versus Nico Price. Our pick for that segment of the card was Nico Price versus Luque, because Luque's got 70% of his wins coming by knockout.
Oh shit!
And Price has, I think it was like 40% of his wins by knockout and like 40% by submission.
Mm-hmm.
So this shit's not going to the third.
Nope.
No way this is going to decision. Let's see. So this lineup right here is insane. I can't believe this is on ESPN. Uriah Hall versus Jacare Souza, which, holy shit, man. Jacare looks so scary now that he can punch.
Yeah.
Because he was just submitting people for the longest and then doing a crazy-ass alligator taunt.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's like, no, I'll knock you the fuck out, too.
Yep.
And I just hope that Uriah Hall goes full Ken and Ryu.
Yeah.
Like, because he said that he had issues with his, like, mental state after he knocked out Adam Sella. Which, if you've ever watched that knockout, like, dog. Have you ever seen it?
No, why?
It's a spinning hook kick where Sella, it was at the Ultimate Fighter. So, the Ultimate Fighter, there's, like, no people around, right?
Yeah.
So, he knocked him out with a spinning hook kick. And Adam Sella was out when his foot hit his face. And he just dropped to the ground. And you hear 4 people like, oh! Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shit. And they had to, like, haul him off and, like, put him on a stretcher. Yeah, it was scary.
Holy shit.
And he just, like, yeah, you watch him in The Ultimate Fighter, he's nuts. Carla Esparza versus Michelle Waterson is gonna be. That's gonna be such a good fight.
Karate Hottie.
Karate Hottie all day. Also, shout out to Carla Cookie Monster Esparza.
Yeah.
Shout out to this whole fight for having the best nicknames in the sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we got Alexei Olenek versus Fabricio Verdum.
I can't believe Fabricio's still fighting.
Yo, my man fought in Pride. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's crazy.
If
He's seen a lot.
Yeah.
He's seen a lot.
Pride died in 1990. No, in 2003. Pride died in 2003. So if you're still fighting from the Pride days,
yeah, exactly.
Fam,
what are you doing?
You're either Brazilian or you're just you have like no other. You're like, nah, I just fight.
Or you were trained by the Gracies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess this is the main event for the ESPN card: Anthony Pettis versus Donald Cerrone too.
Hell yeah.
Because they fought in WEC once.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. What's your pick? I'm really excited to see Hall versus Souza.
I'm excited to see Pettis versus Cerrone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially since now they seem like they're both at the we don't give a fuck stage in our careers.
Or the Verdum fight. I want to see the Verdum fight.
That's going to be such a good grappling match.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be like a Mir Nogueira.
Okay.
I think it's going to be like that fight. Greg Hardy versus Yorgan De Castro. So, as a as a wrestling fan, there's something called a squash match. When the guy who's supposed to win wins really, really quickly. This is a squash match.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Greg Hardy. Greg, I threw my girlfriend onto piles of AK-47s. Hardy fighting in the UFC.
I don't understand why Dana signed him.
Me neither, but I mean, fuck. As far as an athletic standpoint, if he's knocking people out, that's great.
Yeah, it's good for business for Dana. That's all.
I think it's bullshit. Just that you sign this guy. There was this one journalist who was like, "If you can't fight in a cage in America, what can you do?"
Wait, what?
Dog, you can fight in a cage for literally any other promotion than the UFC.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't ever want to hear anybody talk shit about CM Punk ever again.
CM Punk.
I shot CM Punk, man.
Yeah. Got his ass kicked twice.
Yeah, but I like wrestling, so I mean, fuck
yeah.
it. So that's where I'm at.
True. Francis
Ngannou versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik.
Oh my god, that's gonna be such a good one. That's gonna be a highlight.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly.
King Kong versus Godzilla. That's gonna be the whole fight, fam.
Ngannou, I see Ngannou.
I think Ngannou, he looks motivated.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you follow his Instagram and stuff like that, he looks motivated. He looks really, really good. Looks really, really excited. Cejudo versus Cruz.
Cruz all day.
How old is Dominic Cruz?
I think he's in his late 30s, man.
Is he in his late 30s? I don't know. I don't know.
Or mid 30s, maybe.
Because I think that's what it really depends on for me is because he's gotten a lot of injuries.
Yeah, he has.
He's gotten hurt a lot, so that's the big. That's the big issue. 35. Okay, so he's not like
mid 30s.
Yeah, so he's not like really, really like past his prime, but it's probably his last title shot, right?
Yeah, for sure. Unless if he wins.
Oh, if he wins, holy shit.
If he wins, dude.
Well, I don't think Cejudo's that young either because Cejudo went to the Olympics twice.
Mm-hmm.
And as a wrestler, especially, that's hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
Like you can't just do that. So let me see how old Cejudo is. Oh, Cejudo's 33.
Okay.
Okay, so this is actually a lot closer than I thought it was.
It is.
I thought this was like a 28-year-old fighting like a 39-year-old.
Nah.
Yeah, no, this is a lot closer than I thought. Yo, so maybe this isn't Cruz's last shot, to be honest.
No, I don't think so. He's still got time.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were that close because, 2 years is a lot, but, at the same time, like, in this situation, it's really not. It's not like a 28-year-old and like a 30-year-old. It's not like a 38-year-old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can actually see this one being really, really good. I can see this one being really good. I think Cejudo just out-wrestles him, to be honest.
Okay.
Do you know how hard it is to beat an Olympic wrestler?
I would imagine it's probably really hard. I don't know.
The only person that...
I wouldn't know.
The only person that we've seen beat an Olympic wrestler was, like, John Jones.
Or Masvidal. Because wasn't...
No, he
Ben
didn't go to the Olympics.
No, he
Did
didn't
he go to the Olympics?
Wasn't he an Olympian? No, he wasn't.
I have no idea. Shout out to MMA being the only sport where you're like, yeah, he's an Olympian, but, like, can he wrestle?
Yeah.
Did he go to the Olympics? No, he was the Oh, he was a Division I wrestling champion. I don't think he won. Okay, first of all, let me say this. If you went to the Olympics, you're obviously an incredible athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't need to... So
being a Division I champion, that's pretty crazy, too.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
So he did not win at the Olympics. Yeah, he just didn't win at the Olympics, but he's still an Olympian. Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
But, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, he said that people asked him if the switch in style was hard for him. And he said, no, I just sucked. Which, fuck. But, no, I mean, that's kind of the gap that we see with Olympic wrestling and MMA, though. Like, Olympic wrestling is obviously one of the hardest sports there is, but you don't get punched in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I think that when you have a guy as polished as Henry Cejudo is, my only question is his striking and how he's going to keep up with Dominic Cruz, because Dominic Cruz's footwork is crazy. It's really, really unique and really different. So, I mean, that's the fight I'm very, very interested in. I'm very surprised they got it this soon. Mm-hmm. And then your main event, which, I mean, the real championship is the one that's not an interim, but I digress.
Exactly. That makes sense.
But, yeah, Justin Gaethje versus Tony Ferguson. Who you got?
I can't pick, but I know it's going to be a highlight. It's going to be a highlight knockout.
Oh, Tony Ferguson, I think, is beating the shit out of him.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Like I said before, I have a vibe about it.
Me too. I have that weird vibe too. I had that weird vibe during the Jones-Reyes fight and the Jones-Smith fight. That like, this might be it. But no, the thing about Gaethje, when I say that Ferguson's going to beat the shit out of him, I don't necessarily mean that he's even going to win. I just think that the way that Gaethje fights and the way that Ferguson fights, like, it's going to look like a Rocky movie.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
It's just going to be crazy looking. It's gonna be nuts.
They're both going to look crazy after the fight.
Yeah.
If it lasts that long.
You know what this fight kind of reminds me of, to a point, is Covington Usman.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
To watch Colby Covington get his ass kicked again?
Yes, exactly. That and... if Ferguson wins, I just want to hear what the call-out's going to be to Khabib.
Probably something weird.
Yeah, he's going to call him McNugget or whatever. That's what he called McGregor.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird call-out, and then Khabib's going to say something weird in Russian.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's going to go.
The lead-up for this fight's going to be dog shit.
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't doubt anyone who wears a vest and gloves.
He's a psychopath. Tony Ferguson's a sociopath for sure, dude.
Yo, when I saw my man wearing wraparound shades and a tie, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, this dude's definitely kicked somebody's ass.
Yeah, he's done some shit. But yeah, man, I guess shout out
to Tony Ferguson.
Fuck.
For being that kid in high school who beat the shit out of all the bullies that were picking on him. He just kicked the shit out of them.
Yeah, dude.
Because we know a couple people like that.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Shout out Chaz.
Yeah. Shout out Chaz.
Shout out Chaz for his last name actually being Fear.
Yeah, his last name is Fear. Shout out to Chaz, man.
Shout out to Chaz for like wearing like combat boots and gloves to school, and nobody's saying a goddamn thing to him about it.
Nobody said a word to that guy. But he was like one of the nicest guys ever.
He's great. Chaz is such a cool dude.
Yeah.
But like, just shout out to, growing up in a military household and only seeing high school on like Disney Channel shows.
Yeah.
You don't expect to see somebody actually wear a trench coat to school. And my man, in Arizona, it stays hot until like November.
Rocking a trench coat is nuts.
He's got a trench, but the best part is that he'd have like a trench and like a tank top on.
Yo, straight up, dude. That shit's wild.
Shout out to Chaz. Shout out to John Deshay.
Shout out everybody.
To Cody.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to that whole weird fucking crew that for some reason all got into lifting together.
Yeah, straight up.
Bro.
I feel like they're going to beat our ass for talking about them.
If they even listen to this, which, let me just put this on wax, man. I saw John DeShay the other day, and we used to be super close, and then we fell out, and we don't really talk like that anymore. I have no beef with John DeShay.
Yeah.
If I did, I left that in high school.
Word.
Shout out to John.
Mm-hmm.
Chaz, I only saw you in there because I saw you with John.
Yeah.
Cody, I see you here and there. I have no beef with any of you guys. If I see Chaz right now, yeah, I'm probably giving him shit because he still wears tank tops and combat boots.
Yeah.
But no, like, just shout out to all those old friends that I never had issues with that like we all thought we did.
Yeah.
Like, me and Marcellus had beef for a while, and then I realized that beef was like we almost got into an argument in junior year and just kind of stopped hanging out after that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really going to Boulder Creek.
Just little shit. Anyway. Yeah, just little bullshit.
Yeah, it was like just kind of something that like, okay.
Yep.
I was talking to Marcellus today, man. Shout out Marcellus.
Yep.
Shout out Marcellus for being the only other dude on Twitter that I see that's also tweeting about anime and basketball. Shout out to Marcellus in one tweet being like, yo, damn, this new episode of One Piece crazy. Then following up with, what the fuck you mean the sun's inside this person?
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Marcellus, man.
Big shout out.
Yo, hey, I'm serious, man. We got to, I don't know, like, when all this is over, we got to have a barbecue.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know where.
I don't know where either.
Somewhere at the pool.
Yeah.
Anthem Community Center.
Anthem Community Center.
Yo. I bet we could take over Anthem Community Center. Like, big facts.
We could. But yeah, man.
Now I'm thinking of places with the pool. Hey, no shout out to Nadia for telling us that she was going to barbecue and cook carne asada for us and then never doing it. Love you, Nadia. I miss you.
No shout out.
I mean, shout out to Nadia. Shout out to Nikita. Yo, no shout out to Nikita for always insulting me and then being like, but really, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shout out to that.
Yeah, no shout outs.
Yo, I love how we're just talking shit about people like for the last like...
You have been. I don't even know who you're talking about.
No, you haven't met with them.
Hey,
what I'm talking about. But hey, this is it.
This is it because I got to listen to this Nav album. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening. This is Richi the Moonchild. Yeah, Tuesday, exactly. This is Richi the Moonchild.
This is Braven the Grown Up Kid.
Go on reminiscence.com.
What's your stock looking like? Same thing?
Same stock as yesterday.
All right, so petite girls and petite guys. If you got a problem, buy a shirt. I mean, no, buy a shirt from Rich and
reminiscence.com, baby.
October. Be ready.
October 31st. It's spooky out there.
Spooky.
It's mad spooky.
All right, we out. Thanks for listening.